Imagine walking into a room and feeling the joy, pain, and anxiety of everyone there as if these emotions were your own. This is the daily reality for empaths, individuals deeply attuned to the emotions and energies surrounding them. Empaths possess a unique set of traits that enable them to experience the world with an intensity that others might not fully understand. This sensitivity, while a gift, comes with its own set of challenges, making relationships, social interactions, and even personal well-being complex landscapes to navigate. Today, we're diving into the world of empaths to unravel the intricacies of their experiences. We'll explore what it means to be an empath, the beauty and hurdles of possessing such a profound connection to the emotions of others, and crucially, the ways in which we can foster healthy, loving relationships with them. This journey is not just about understanding, but about appreciating the depth and richness empaths bring into our lives. Loving an empath isn't always straightforward. Their deep sensitivity to the feelings of others means they often carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. This sensitivity, a hallmark of their nature, can sometimes translate into behaviors or habits that pose challenges in close relationships. Imagine always knowing how someone else feels, absorbing those emotions as if they were your own, and often without a clear boundary to protect your peace. This is the daily walk of an empath. Empaths have a natural tendency to prioritize others' feelings and needs above their own, making it difficult for them to say no. This selflessness, while admirable, can lead to exhaustion and a sense of being overwhelmed, impacting their relationships and personal well-being. Furthermore, their keen attention to detail and heightened sensitivity can mean that empaths often need more time alone than others, which can be misinterpreted by their loved ones as distance or disinterest. Understanding these aspects is crucial in nurturing a relationship with an empath. It's about finding the balance between giving them the space they need to recharge and ensuring they don't feel isolated. It's also about appreciating their innate gift of empathy while helping them to set boundaries that protect their energy. In doing so, we not only support their well-being, but also open the door to a deeper and more meaningful connection. For an empath, finding happiness isn't just about joy in the usual sense. It's about creating an environment where their deeply felt emotions can coexist with peace and stability. To achieve this, there are several things empaths need, each playing a crucial role in nurturing their well-being. First, engaging in mindfulness practices helps empaths center themselves, providing a much-needed break from the emotional whirlwind they often experience. Whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply spending time in nature, these activities offer a refuge from the noise. Quiet environments are another essential element. Loud noises and chaotic settings can quickly overwhelm an empath's senses, making tranquility not just a preference, but a necessity. It's in the silence that empaths find space to breathe and recharge their emotional batteries. Perhaps one of the most critical needs is the ability to both give and receive support. Empaths are naturally inclined to give, pouring their hearts into helping others. Yet, for a balanced and healthy emotional life, they must also open up to receiving care and assistance. This reciprocity allows empaths to feel understood and valued, not just for their empathy, but as individuals deserving of love and respect. Lastly, empaths often carry the heavy burden of past traumas, not just their own, but those of the people they empathize with. Finding ways to release these traumas is vital. It could be through therapy, creative expression, or spiritual practices. What matters is that empaths have a safe space to process and let go of the pain, ensuring it doesn't become a permanent shadow over their happiness. Empaths, with their heightened sensitivity, navigate the world in a way that is deeply touching, yet complex. One of the key challenges they face in relationships stems from their intrinsic nature, their need for alone time, difficulty in saying no, and their detailed attention to emotions and environment. This unique approach to life, while enriching, can sometimes make forming and maintaining close relationships a delicate balance. Alone time for empaths is not about isolation, but a necessary respite for their emotional well-being. It allows them to disconnect from the emotions of others and reconnect with their own, essential for their mental health. However, this need can be misunderstood by partners who might see it as distance or disinterest. Saying no is another hurdle. Empaths, with their innate desire to help and heal, often find it challenging to refuse requests for assistance, even when it's to their detriment. This boundless empathy can lead to emotional fatigue, making it imperative for them to learn to set boundaries for their own sake and the health of their relationships. Their attention to detail, while a gift, also means they feel and perceive everything more intensely. This can lead to being easily overwhelmed in situations that others might find normal, affecting their ability to participate in various social settings comfortably. Lastly, empaths are often drawn to those who are emotionally hurt, seeing potential for healing. This tendency can lead them into challenging dynamics, especially with individuals who may not be ready or willing to change. Such relationships can be a source of significant emotional strain for empaths, highlighting the need for discernment in their emotional engagements. Understanding these traits is crucial for both empaths and their loved ones. It's about acknowledging the depth of their experience and the strength it takes to navigate a world that feels everything so deeply. Loving an empath goes beyond the ordinary. It requires understanding, patience, and a heart that's ready to grow alongside them. The key to a fulfilling relationship with an empath lies in recognizing and honoring their unique way of experiencing the world. Giving them space when needed is crucial. This space allows empaths to recharge, to process their emotions, and to maintain their emotional health. It's not about leaving them alone, but providing a loving presence that respects their need for solitude. Not expecting social extroversion from them all the time is another important aspect. Empaths might find large gatherings or too much social interaction draining. Understanding and accepting this without pushing them too far out of their comfort zone can strengthen the bond between you and your empath partner. Appreciating an empath's nature means seeing their sensitivity not as a burden, but as a gift. It's about valuing their deep compassion, their intuitive understanding, and their profound ability to connect with others on an emotional level. Mutual support and understanding are the bedrock of this appreciation. It's a two-way street where both partners listen, learn, and adapt to each other's needs. By embracing these principles, you lay the groundwork for a relationship that's not only enduring, but also deeply enriching. It's about building a connection that celebrates the empath's unique qualities while fostering a partnership grounded in mutual respect and care. Empaths feel the world in ways others might not fully grasp, absorbing the emotions and energies around them. This unique sensitivity can sometimes lead to emotional overload, a state where the usual ebb and flow of feeling becomes a tsunami, overwhelming and hard to navigate. Imagine a sponge soaking up every drop of water until it's so saturated it can't take any more. That's how empaths can feel in emotionally charged environments or situations. To maintain their emotional health, empaths need strategies to manage this sensory overload. Simple practices like setting aside quiet time for self-reflection, engaging in activities that ground them in the present, and creating personal sanctuaries where they can retreat and recharge are vital. It's also about recognizing the early signs of becoming overwhelmed and taking proactive steps to prevent it from escalating. Learning to gently but firmly set boundaries with others is another essential strategy. This isn't about pushing people away, but about protecting the empath's energy. It's a crucial skill that allows empaths to decide how much they're willing to absorb from those around them. This balancing act, though challenging, is fundamental to an empath's well-being, enabling them to continue offering their gift of deep empathy without losing themselves in the process. Empaths, due to their deep sensitivity, often find themselves facing emotional challenges that can lead to overload. To navigate these challenges, empaths can benefit from a variety of healing practices that support their emotional and mental well-being. Mindfulness practices stand out as effective tools. These can range from meditation, which helps center and calm their minds, to simple mindful breathing exercises that bring them back to the present moment, reducing the impact of overwhelming emotions. Setting boundaries is another crucial practice for empaths. It involves learning to say no and protecting their energy from being drained by others. This skill is essential for empaths to maintain their emotional health and avoid becoming overwhelmed by the emotions and needs of those around them. Self-compassion is equally important. Empaths tend to be hard on themselves, often feeling too much or believing they should be able to cope better with their emotions. Practicing self-compassion means treating themselves with the same kindness and understanding they offer others, recognizing their feelings are valid and deserving of care. By integrating these practices into their daily lives, empaths can create a supportive framework that allows them to thrive despite the challenges their sensitivity presents. This not only aids in their own well-being, but also enhances their ability to connect with others in a healthy, balanced way. Setting boundaries is essential for empaths to maintain their energy and emotional well-being. It's about knowing where they end and others begin, ensuring they don't lose themselves in the process of connecting deeply with those around them. Clear boundaries help empaths decide how much of themselves they can give without feeling depleted or overwhelmed. This isn't about shutting people out, but rather about protecting their space and energy so they can engage with the world in a healthy, balanced way. Effective boundary-setting practices might include saying no without feeling guilty, identifying personal limits in various aspects of life, and communicating these limits clearly to others. It's also about recognizing when they're taking on too much and giving themselves permission to step back and recharge. For relationships to thrive, both parties must understand and respect these boundaries. This understanding fosters a supportive environment where empaths can flourish, contributing to their relationships without sacrificing their well-being. By prioritizing these boundaries, empaths can navigate their relationships more effectively, ensuring they remain grounded and centered. It also allows for healthier interactions with others, as clear boundaries reduce the chances of misunderstanding and resentment. Ultimately, setting and respecting boundaries is a fundamental aspect of any strong and healthy relationship, especially for empaths. Empaths, with their profound ability to feel deeply, can form connections that are intensely meaningful and rewarding. However, for these connections to flourish into long-term relationships, understanding and mutual respect are key. Successful relationships with empaths are built on a foundation where both partners recognize and honor each other's emotional experiences and needs. For empaths, being in a relationship that acknowledges their deep sense of empathy and provides the space for emotional expression without judgment is crucial. It's about partners supporting each other, where the empath's unique way of experiencing the world is seen as a strength, not a challenge to overcome. Communication plays a significant role here, allowing for an open exchange about feelings, boundaries, and support needs. This open dialogue helps prevent misunderstandings and builds a deeper trust and connection. Hearing stories of successful empath relationships can be incredibly affirming. These stories often highlight how couples navigated the complexities of deep emotional connections, setting an example that, with patience, understanding, and love, thriving relationships are not just possible, but enriching. It's these stories that remind us of the beauty and resilience of human connections, particularly those shaped by the rich inner worlds of empaths. We've journeyed together through the complexities and beauties of being and loving an empath. We've explored their unique world, from the challenges they face in relationships to the strategies that can support their well-being and foster deeper connections. It's clear that understanding and nurturing relationships with empaths is about more than just adapting to their needs. It's about celebrating their profound capacity for empathy and connection. Remember, the essence of connecting with an empath lies in mutual respect, open communication, and a shared commitment to growth and understanding. It's about creating a space where both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content aimed at making our relationships healthier and our understanding of each other deeper. Thank you for watching, and let's continue to embrace empathy, set healthy boundaries, and nurture loving, understanding relationships together.